They were. Go ahead.
Go on.
No, I mean, they were still in the bad positions. Hey, look at that. Hey, we are in the game. We don't have to talk over each other anymore, but I bet we do.
I bet we're probably going to do it for the next 27 or 28 minutes.
Yeah, roughly so something like that. Well, I mean, hey, if anybody wanted to look at a team, maybe to take a few notes on how to get to late game, it had to be Fiumba, right?
It has to be. It has to be. And again, I mean, they've already sung their praises, but they've set some expectations now, at least for me. It definitely wasn't one that I would have pitched as being a real top contender. We kind of use the phrase of some of these middle-of-the-pack teams that come through and play consistently well, maybe put up a victory here and there. But you look at just the snapshot of their entire week last week, and it was great to see. Honestly, there were no real games where I felt as if they were playing unorthodox, or it was bread and butter good PUBG from them last week.
It's not great. Oh my goodness. It's one. Shitboy staying alive. He's gonna get two through the window. No, he won't. Akreche will clean that up. But now Oath is leaving their compound. They want a little bit of a piece of this too. You can see Kickstart making his way over with a grenade in hand. A few shots from FBN to try to keep them from pushing too close. That might be good. Nope, just off. Yeah, I mean, all of these teams on the north, I don't know where you go. 2 teams
from the north coming down. They're literally going to try and cross the road here. Ahead of the circle, but...
No chance. It looks like they made it across for now. Akreche being where they are, going to be surviving. But here you go. Gas Cans, Young Kings right behind him. Young Kings going to take shots into the back of Gas Cans as they make their way down the ditch. And they're going to find a full 4-man squad of No Chance ready and waiting. Heikeman actually going to take out Adam in the process. Rizola going to finish him off. And one will get away from Gas Cans. Nikos will make his way up the hill to survive and keep them alive for a little bit longer. Now, Young Kings, they have to see that kill feed and know what's up.
They do indeed, yeah. I'm going to divert a little bit. Shots come through. Actually, yeah, Penta's going to find Pablex on the way down here, and Alo will follow up. Young Kings is getting picked apart in this rotation. No chance. Still trying to land some damage on the way in, but TSM going to be able to defend the compound for the time being. But now Nikos trying to get some pressure onto. Look at that. Luke actually going to open up onto Vulcan. There's literally 3 teams now shooting, all towards No Chance.
Oof, the smoke cloud just went away for No Chance, and that just kind of opened things up for TSM. Young Kings sent 1 into the compound for TSM, and were able to get 1 away, but it looks like they'll be finished off as well. TSM holds fast for now. No Chance still alive in that smoke cloud. Looks like we will lose that one Nikos. I'm not sure. I guess it was Akreche maybe spotted him out. 303, meanwhile, all bundled up on the northwestern side. Dodge versus 303, all crashing on top of each other. Oh no.
Okay. Literally 4 teams have found each other at the edge here. Hello Senpai going to come over. And another knock here. Troglodytes finish off Fiumba elsewhere actually. Look at that sharp shot.
Oh, what's going on? Yeah, this is...
I don't know how Dodge have survived this, honestly.
They keep 1 up, or they lose 1 and 2. I think it's 1 up for 303 now. Yeah. As there's 2 3-way fights going on, 1 in the northwest, 1 in the southwest. Troglodytes does take out Fiumba, so that's going to be them going out early. Rare sight. You can see SSG crept up there. 22 was involved as well. Sonics will spot out Faishka. The 3 up from Dodge, though, should be able to avoid the line of sight for Sonics for the time being. There goes Troglodytes. Kill demo has been flushed, and now 22 can decide what do they want to do. Do they want to go west? Do they want to go east? There's an SSG to their west, Veritas to their east. Oath, they're done with Akreche, though. It's time.
It's time. Again, just been sitting on this information for long enough now, and now's the time to act upon it. Kickstart going to find an angle through the windows. No damage just yet, but a matter of time before Oath can deal with this. And actually, look at this. Kickstart's getting aggressed on here. Actually, somebody getting pushed all the way up. Kickstart's going to fall. The trade doesn't come through just yet from Bale, but Oath's got to be careful not to take any more damage or casualties here.
And look at this. No Chance now going to creep up. They're going to use the confusion to make their way up the hillside right on top of VHC. VHC doesn't. I think he knows now. He's taking shots. through the smoke. Cable actually going to go for the res on Balkan inside the smoke wall. While you can see Snakers trying to find some kind of angle here. Rizola will get knocked and flushed as well by VHZ. Oath, it looks like they've got a little bit of utility still. There goes No Chance. They're done. VHZ, I believe the last one up now for Krex, as Oath do get the res onto Kickstart. They're back up to 4 strong. He's a tough nut to crack, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, finally. Okay,
there we go.
We'll finally deal with that, and things should slow down a little bit now. Again, Oath should be able to find a little bit of space, and the interesting thing, I mean, I talked about Sharpshot getting involved with that third party towards Dodge.
And look at the circle. Oh, both TSM and Sonics.
That's tough. There's a lot of damage coming 22 esports weight. Finally, they will fall. Lampalot deal the killing blow. Sharpshot actually, I guess, the lone survivor here of that initial clash down on the southwest side, which I didn't see that one coming, that's for sure. Sonics now need to, I guess, try and get ahead of Dodge, but the problem is, it's kind of one of those situations where you don't want to be the first team to move.
See what Oath decides to do. Reload going to land some good damage here, but now Dodge can't afford to stick around any longer. They've got the circle right on their backs. Vegas already knocked pretty low here. A few smokes laid down for the time being, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to need more than that if they're going to try to get past Sonics, who are still waiting in that compound.
I mean, this is actually timed perfectly. Sonics are on the move out now as Dodge are getting punished. That's one team that's not shooting at Mime, right, as he crosses. Now they have a foothold inside the next circle. Potentially they can get a couple of bodies across.
So good news for TSM as they managed to creep out. Tig will get picked out by Purdy. That was always going to be the risk. You knew getting all guys across was going to be a hard proposition. And now Sharpshot going to be a little bit of a pain here. He's taking shots from Oath, but he still would love to do some damage to these Sonics boys. Belfrost, the rest of the Oath gang still have that high ground. Although it might be them spotting out Veritas on the move, so that might be the signal to just go ahead and push it to these rocks. Snakers will do just that. They managed to make it in for the time being, but as you said, Veritas has a really nice split here, multiple lines of sight, and Sharpshot, though, in a bad spot for them, as he's going to do some big damage onto JR. Won't get the knock, though, but that's gonna force Veritas to be split focused here.
Yeah, and it slows them down. Again, they potentially can't deal with O setting up, where you can already see a really decent spot ahead of Veritas now. These can hold Danny G outside the circle. So Sharpshot causing problems for a number of teams just by surviving here.
Just his mere presence causing problems. You can see in the kill feed as well. TSM using this as an opportunity to just cold push onto Sonics. They get the knock, they get the flush. And just like that, okay, Sharpshot does get spotted out. Kurt will go down. Alo is still alive. He's still the front man. Luke 12 just behind him. Snakers trying to see if he can see any of the Sonics players, but Luke gonna spot him out, keep him honest. And look at this, Relo, good angle onto a couple of the Veritas boys. Danny G has already been flushed.
The problem is he's, look, Kickstar's still not even in the next zone.
Ooh. Good trade from Lobes. Doesn't go down. That's huge for Veritas. It's going to be him realizing that Oath is making the push, feeding that information over to the rest of the boys. You can see JR and Ethan starting to come over here and look over in this direction. But as he said, all this going on outside of circle. Meanwhile, Luke 12 has wrapped around up to the higher side. He might be able to get an angle. They got the res. They got all three back up. Mime is now down. Shrimsy, the only one up for Sonics. And now here comes the push from Oath. One will go down. Kickstart gets knocked first. Loeb's very low. Sonics does get finished off as Alo finds Shrimsy. Ethan goes down. A push from Oath as they want to take care of whatever's left here of Veritas. JR, the last one up. He gets spotted clean from Oath. And now TSM on the move as well. They're pushing their way up this hillside, but Oath has the high ground. Relo will go down to Luke 12. Well shot from the AUG. Purdy Curdy hiding in the high grass, but now they are fully aware that Luke is on this side angle. Oh, this is bad, and he is 100% able, but he overshoots the grenade just a bit as Reload will get rezzed. Luke right on their side. Purdy will go down as he overpeaks just a little bit, but 2 are down for Oath. It's all up to Balefrost. The flashbang comes through. It's not enough. TSM get the first win of week 2.
I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn.